Hi, my name is Jessica Salas, and this is my project-based learning summary on chapters 3, 4, and 5. Chapter 3, Imagining the Possibilities. So in this chapter, it's mainly about breaking away from the traditional curriculum, which is mainly scripted or aligned through the use of a textbook, and the content is normally pre-selected. So in this section, it helps assist with thinking and planning how to incorporate project-based learning into the classroom, and also helps you visualize ways to align project learning to tie it into Common Core standards, learning goals, and the curriculum. Big idea. As a teacher, you have to think, what do you want your students to take away from this lesson? And you have to think of ways to apply that knowledge into a project that has them uh, thinking of or relating it to outside of the classroom into the world around them. Also planning for rigor and digital age skills, which is having these students think on a higher level. So using Bloom's category of objectives, which are remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create. So this chapter also goes into digital aid skills and literacy skills, which are 21st century skills, ways of thinking creatively and critically, ways of working together by communicating, collaborating with peers, tools for working with informal and digital literacy, and living in the world, which includes citizenship, cultural awareness, personal and social responsibility. Learning disposition, which are important traits or characteristics that are not taught but learned through the experiences and encouragement of working in a PBL setting. These can be um, confidence, curiosity, resourcefulness, cooperation, motivation, persistence, and courage are examples of that. And also, this chapter talks about 6 essential learning functions. These functions are research, make ideas visible and express ideas creatively, collaboration, project management, reflection and iteration, supported study or enrichment using open educational resources. Chapter 4, Strategies for Discovery. And this chapter focuses on selecting and designing projects. When reviewing projects, you must make sure to watch for some of the following: long activity and short on learning outcomes, which are projects that are too long and the students don't learn as much. Technology layered over traditional, which are creating a project that is not resourceful. Thematic units, learning is based on a theme but it lacks skills like collaboration. Overly scripted with many steps, so this project is way too long. And it can also lack formal assessment and assessment that doesn't feel authentic. There are some ways to fix it, which would be to adapt the pre-existing project or to create a new one. Chapter 5, Making Assessment Meaningful. So this chapter mainly talks about authentic assessments in PBL. So one of them is the formative assessment, which is assessment for learning. That is done throughout the project and allows the teacher to check for understanding and to guide students along the way. It also allows the teacher to adapt their instruction if necessary, and it also discusses some strategies that you can use for formative assessment, which includes the exit slip, a quick observation, or conversation with the group members or students. The next assessment is summative, which is the assessment of learning. It is to assess learning at the end of a project, and normally the grading is based on a test, a performance task, school-wide rubric, checklist, or evaluating the final project. That's the end of my presentation on the summary of PBL projects. And here's my reference page, which I use our textbook Reinventing Project-Based Learning, Your Field Guide to Real-World Projects in the Digital Age, second edition by Boss and Cross. Thank you.